Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Where the Heck Are the Albans? And where the heck are the Albans?
On the wrong side of dawn.
On the wrong side of dawn. We have left Florida. We started driving at midnight, and it is now 7:53 in the morning. We are up before the worms, as they say. Been driving all night. But we are in a town called Jackson, Georgia. Or more importantly, if you watch the show Stranger Things, this is actually
Hawkins, Indiana.
Hawkins, Indiana. That's right. Are you a fan of Stranger Things? I hope so, because this episode is all the filming locations of Stranger Things. Well, not all of them, but most of them.
As many as we could find.
As many as the internet's told us. So just to let you know, we're gonna walk a little bit around downtown Hawkins, Indiana, and I'll give you addresses of places. The only thing I'm not going to give you the addresses to are the homes of where people live, only because it has been told on the internet that people aren't too fond of that down here. They don't really want people to know where they live. However, there's over 3,000 websites that will give you their addresses. So
it just won't be ours.
It just won't be ours. Okay. So with that being said, let's go check out Hawkins, Indiana. Okay, we are on the corner of Mulberry and 2nd Street. And this is what the first building we're looking at is. What, Vivi?
The library.
The library. All right, so you can see several shots of them actually walking in and out of the library. Now, all of the interior shots were done on a soundstage down in Atlanta at a place called Gem Studios, including all the houses and everything. The only one that did an interior shot was the hardware store, and that is the hardware store right over there. Half of it is now a Jimmy John's, it looks like, or a Papa John's, and the other half they're just kind of doing some work inside. We'll take a peek inside. But let's walk across the street right now, and let's go over at the hardware store. We just got some, I got a hot chocolate, and Becky got some coffee right on that corner that I was talking about, Mulberry and 3rd, at a place called Lucy Lou's Coffee Shop.
Buddy Blues. Lucy Lou's and Buddy Blues.
Lucy Lou's and Buddy Blues, and it's really good.
Buddy Blues has ice cream. The opposite.
Okay, this is the hardware store where Joyce worked, and as you can tell, they're doing a lot of work inside, but the cash register and everything would have sat like right basically where they put this new wall up right there. And if you turn around, you see these bushes right here. That's where Joyce comes walking across the street, and she kind of stumbles through those bushes when she comes to get the new phone after her phone melted and exploded. There's another shot of the library across the street, which is actually the courthouse in real life, the county courthouse. And right outside the hardware store, there was a bench right here, and that's where Joyce and Bob had lunch. So says Vivi, the Stranger Things pro.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they used to sell Stranger Things t-shirts here, and they also had a map, but they are now closed. Now it's Gurings. So we started out on that corner down there. There's the hardware store. Came walking down here and crossed the street, and this is 2nd and Oak. And this place, the old tavern right here, Bradley's old tavern. This is where, this was the theater, the old town theater. So let's walk across the street. So just so you know, there was a facade out here, and you can kind of see underneath here. This is where the box office would have sat. They put a fake box office out here where this bench is, so it would look like a movie theater. So we're going to go around the corner of Bradley's old tavern, and we're going to take a walk down 2nd Street here, and just follow Vivi. She knows right where she's going, even though she's never been here before. And we are going to take a little walk down this alleyway. And now we are going down this alley, and in this alley is where the fight between Jonathan and Steve took place, right? And that happens right down here. As a matter of fact, I'll show you exactly where it happens. It happens right here. How do I know that? This doorway, and you see that where a sign used to be? You can actually see that right in the background. So you guys want to recreate the fight? No. So I think that is kind of it for downtown Hawkins, right? Because now we got to start driving. You would think that everything is close by, but no. I mean, the boys got around with their bikes. But no, things are actually 50 to 100 miles away from here. I mean, now we've got to go downtown Atlanta, Georgia to see 2 big things.
Okay.
Okay, so 26 miles later, and we are in the town of Stockbridge? Stockbridge. And look what we just came upon. Oh, the Hawkins Middle School. Hey, let's go on in over here.
Kids are actually no.
Now, this school has been closed. Just let you know, it's been closed for a couple years because of a mold problem.
Sorry.
That's okay. So we're going to be allowed to actually kind of look in the windows and stuff like that. So we'll park over here somewhere and we'll get a good look at the school. Okay, so we're looking in a window here. It's Henry County Schools, and but this would be the halls that they walk through, and you can actually see some of those tiles on the ground when they're walking through the school.
This is the hallway
Uh-huh.
in season 2
Uh-huh.
where 11 is looking for Mike,
Okay.
and she walks down this way. Well, she walks.
She's walking towards us?
No, she's walking away from us.
Away
She
from
goes
us, and she turns.
She goes from the middle hallway over there, turns, and goes down the stairs.
Aha. There you go. Okay, this part of the school was used for the high school. And, matter of fact, aren't those the colors on the walls?
Yeah.
Yeah, the stripes. And this is where what?
This is where they were waiting to go to the basketball game, and Nancy left them to go find Barb.
Gotcha. All right, so what's happening over here, Vivi?
This is where the boys boys went to go stalk Max.
Okay.
And she rode her skateboard all the way to that trash can over there.
That shirt?
No. This is where they found
Yell.
That's where they found the what?
no.
That's where they found the note. Okay. It's just a crow.
That's where they found the note that said, "Stop stalking me, losers," or something like that.
Creeps.
Right? Creeps.
But where does the boy, the mean boy that peed his pants come out and he trips him, like right around here somewhere?
Yeah.
Right? And he makes fun of Justin's teeth and stuff?
That's in the front of the school.
Oh, okay.
not over here.
I remember seeing this building here
Where you were standing.
and this building. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it, but I totally remember this view from the show. And so here is the Hawkins Middle School. There used to be a window in the doors where you'd be able to see inside. And there was where the lion or where the tiger was painted. Okay, we're hardcore now.
No.
Look at what Emerson's doing. She's up on the bar here and she's gonna grab this camera so you can see the tiger painted on the wall.
Oh, I'd have to be over there. I gotta get on the other bar.
Okay. So that's where you would see Nancy and Jonathan sitting.
At the end of season 1.
At the end of season 1, Nancy and Jonathan sit there. There's a little bit of a bad glare, and if I put it up to the glass, you're not going to see the full thing. So, there you go.
All right. This wall is full of autographs and stuff, and so Vivian is adding her name to the Hawkins Middle School bricks.
Vivian 11.
Vivian 11. And there it is. Kind of by this, whatever this is here, youtube.com, where the heck are the Albans? Who are they? And of course, got to take a picture of the family here, so. Okay, Becky, what's the address of the school here?
Oh, sorry. 109 South Lee Street in Stockbridge, Georgia.
Awesome. All right. And just so you know, that would have been quite a bike ride for those kids to go to school, because from downtown Hawkins to here was 26 miles. Okay, so from the school, and this was also the, not just the grade school or the middle school, it was also acted as the high school, just so you know. The next place is, how many miles was it? 21 miles. So about 30-minute drive to the laboratory. So on we go.
We found it.
We found it. There was a gate that was open. I'm not sure 100% we were supposed to go through it, but I took it. So there it is, the Hawkins Laboratory, where everything goes down.
Spoiler alert.
So I'm going to pull up in front here. Sorry, I got to put on my seatbelt.
Dangerous.
I am dangerous. But down there is where they sneak in. Right down there in that area over there. No smoking.
No restrooms inside.
No restrooms inside.
This
Notice, do not enter. This building is vacant. Unauthorized entrance is prohibited. To obtain authorized entry, please contact the university. So there's proof that there's something going on in there. I'm just gonna come around this way just so you can see. So that road over there, that's where they go in and sneak into the place. Wow. We're at the lab. This is so cool. All right, we are now at the Hawkins Community Pool, which is in Atlanta, Georgia, actually. And Vivi, who comes out those double doors right there?
Well, he comes out at the men's.
Hey, come here, so they can hear you.
Oh, he comes out the men's.
Who? Who's he?
Billy.
Billy!
Billy!
So
all
Billy
the
comes out
women.
the, oh, that's right, there's a men's and a women's
Those are locker rooms.
locker rooms. He comes out that men, and all the women are sitting
Right here.
right here. Right?
Hi, Billy.
As he comes around this corner,
Hi,
right
Billy.
here. Hi, Billy. All right.
What does he say about the new suit?
Oh, what does he say about the new suit? He says something about, who does he say it to? He says
He
it
says
to,
it
To
to
Mike's.
to Mike's mom, right?
Mrs. Wheeler.
Mrs. Wheeler.
I like the new.
I like the new
I'm digging
suit,
the
Mrs.
new
Wheeler.
suit, Mrs. Wheeler.
Yeah, there you go.
Digging the new-
So this is it. There, so here's the community pool. It's our pool where all this happened. That's awesome. All right, on to the next place.
Girls coming down.
Now we are gonna go.
Girls coming down.
Girls coming down?
Yeah. Everyone.
So Vivi, we'll give everybody the address here. I'll show it below right now. And if your GPS is like my GPS, it's going to take you across the street to like a college campus
High school.
or a high school campus, but it's actually on the opposite side. We thought we kind of lost out because the gates were locked, but as we were driving back by, I saw the sign for the pool. So now we are going to go see all the houses except for one. We will not see Steve's house because that is over an hour and a half away. But all the houses are about 3 miles from here, about 3.5 miles. Oh, man, the roads down here, like Pothole City. Okay, so the first house we're gonna get to is the Wheeler house. Ow. Okay, so this is the Wheeler house right there. And they got no trespassing all over the place. Okay, so this is Lucas's house, the Sinclairs. This is Barb's house. And way up on this hill here, that is Dustin's house. And once again, a lot of private property, no trespassing signs.
Do you blame them?
Yeah, no, I don't blame them at all.
Yes, I got a glare.
That's okay. So this is actually the back of a church, but they used this as the hospital. Yeah, I'll put the address down below. So don't be alarmed when you get up here and it's a church. It was just used as the hospital. So we we are now at a place called Tiffany's Kitchen, and this was Benny's Burgers. This is the very first time we meet 11 as she sneaks into the kitchen. So let's go on in, because it's an actual restaurant. We're gonna have lunch here. Okay, so we are at Benny's Burgers, which is actually Tiffany's, and we're going to eat here. And in honor of 11, we're going to have cheeseburgers. So, unfortunately, we couldn't sit in 11's booth because some people are sitting in there. But I'm going to show you over here. Look at Emerson, move your head just a little bit. There's the window where 11 was in the kitchen, and she could see Benny talking with, who was it that he was talking to? Just a guy, a random guy, right? And then he caught her in the kitchen. So they sat down in the booth over here, and he fed her cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger and ice cream.
And ice cream and fries. Yep. But you can even see the curtains up there on the wall. Those are the same exact curtains that hung in the background, so you'll be able to see those if you see the scene. I'll try to find pictures of everything online. I'll do my best. I don't know if I'll be able to get everything, but we'll show you the food when we get here, and we'll have cheeseburgers in honor of 11, except for Becky. She's just going to go with fried green tomatoes. It's supposed to be one of their specialties here. Okay, so I got the double cheeseburger. I got a side order of fried green tomatoes. Becky just got fried green tomatoes. Vivi got a single with some fries. Emerson's already way chowing down. She's hungry. So she got a double as well with the fries. How is it?
It's really good.
Is it really good? All right. And so after we're all done, we'll tell you what we think. We're going to get a side of cornbread too, aren't we? That's still on the way. And here's our cornbread. Look at how thick that is. It's like a piece of cake. That looks good. Okay, now that the people left, I can show you the booth. So that's the table that 11's table is. And they said to go ahead and take Vivian's picture in the 11 booth. So here she is.
So this is where you first see 11 walking up to the restaurant. Benny comes out of those doors over there. See these branches right over here. And she walks and goes in through the back door.
So I'll show you the actual shot right here. Look at this. Just like that.
He walks like this. Watch my feet.
By the way, since we're looking at Vivi's feet, check these out. It says BU. These are the Millie Bobby Brown Converse. So she's not only wearing her Millie Bobby Brown shoes, but her Stranger Things shirt.
My Max shirt.
Her Max shirt, yep.
And then I got my scrunchie.
Oh, you got the scrunchie up on top to get the kind of the L look.
Yep.
Sweet. So, yeah. So there we are. The back of the restaurant where Elle first made her appearance in Stranger Things.
Ah, I love her.
So yeah, so we're at Tiffany's Kitchen. Great food and good friends. And this was Benny's Burgers. And I will put the address right below. Okay, so what did everybody think about Tiffany's Diner?
It was good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. Well, we got to be honest. The cornbread left a little bit to desire. The cheeseburgers were good. I thought the fried green tomatoes were on point.
They were really
really, really good. I know that's their specialty, and they rightfully so.
The staff was friendly. They were nice.
Oh, everybody was super, super nice. They let us walk out back and take pictures and let Vivi sit in Eleven's booth and where she sat. So everybody was super nice. And everybody greets you with, howdy down here in Georgia. So yeah, good food. So on to the next location. Okay, so I know that they are redoing this building for a movie. So it doesn't even look like the same building. But this is the police department where Hopper is the sheriff. So they got rid of the awning. Of course, all the sheriff office and things like that, the lettering. This side of the building still kind of looks the same. But yeah, completely different. The flagpole's still there. But yeah, this looks completely different. Wow. This would have been where all the police officers sat. He would have went in that door and said, "Mornings are for coffee and contemplation." And there's workers working in there right now. And the funny thing is, the real police department, this is the coroner's office, the real coroner's office, the real police department is right over there. And we are in Douglasville. All right, so the original police department from Stranger Things, looking nothing like it did before, but I will put the address down below. All right, Vivi's standing there by the arcade. This would have been the Palace Arcade. Right here would have been the pole with the big triangular sign. I'll show you a picture of it. Sorry for the wind. It is a little windy here in Georgia today. But that's where the original sign would have been. And this would have been the Palace Arcade.
Okay, we're gonna recreate a scene right now.
Okay, we're gonna recreate a scene right now.
So, I am Will.
You're Will? Okay.
And flashback to the upside down.
That's right.
Yep, there you go.
But now it's just an empty building with a couple chairs in it. But this was full of arcade games for the TV show. Yeah. But they still got the paint job up from when they did the show. Including the little pew pew. Awesome. So I will put the address right down below. Okay, one of the most iconic scenes in Stranger Things is when the van comes and the kids are coming down on their bikes down this way, and right here in between the van goes and flips over. That is awesome to see this. And there's still they still got a dish in the backyard, but it's the more modern one than they had in the show. This is sweet. Okay, our last and final stop. scene of the epic battle in season 3. Sorry about the spoiler alert. But we are at the Star Court Mall. Okay, so one of the sad things about the mall that this was filmed in, that they transformed into the Star Court Mall, is that it is called a dying mall. It's not a dead mall, but it is a dying mall. Dying mall means that only 50% or there's 50% or more stores that are closed inside. So as we walk through, you'll see that there are a lot of closed stores. So since it's more than 50% closed, it's considered a dying mall. It is very sad, as you can see. Look, all of those stores, just about every one of them, closed. All of these down here. There's a couple open over here. Everything over there is closed. Victoria's Secret's still open. Just about everything on the bottom over here on this side is open. Let's go on down here, and around the corner should be the food court where everything happened. Look at her. She's so excited. All right, there's the ceiling that you'll see a lot. Okay, so they got it all blocked off of what they used in the mall. But you can see the ceiling. You can definitely see the ceiling. I'm backing up here just a little bit. See the ceiling back there? And see they got movie lights. The red carpet you can see there. Let me see if you can see back there. There's that red carpet back there. Oh my goodness, it's so hard to see. So I'm gonna take a ride down the escalator and then back up, and you can kind of see over the top of down here that you can see some of the facades. See it? So you can see kind of where they were. This was all filming sets. Going back up again. And there's a lot of lights down there. So I think the cinema was down there. Very, very interesting. Yeah, very sad about the mall. So sad that everything is just about closed. I would say, what would you say? 80% of this mall is closed? Easy. Yeah, this is where there's a scene. I don't want to give anything away. Spoiler alert. They're throwing fireworks over the balcony at the big beast, the monster, and this is right where it was happening. So Vivi and Becky would be throwing the fireworks, and the beast would have been right here. Okay, so you see this, the Gap, and it's got a red storefront to it. That's on the bottom level. That is the Gap right there. And in all reality, it's actually an Express. But that's where they put the logo of the Gap, right up there. Okay, so a lot of driving today. A little over 200 miles just looking at Stranger Things location. So that was a lot of driving. Started out at 8 o'clock in the morning. It is 4:21. We only stopped for gas once, and we stopped to eat at twice. We stopped to eat at Cracker Barrel first thing this morning, and then at Tiffany's place. So, how did you guys like it?
It was great.
Vivi?
Amazing.
Amazing. This day was kind of all for you, because you are the biggest Stranger Things fan that I know. And I know you wanted to stand in the footprints of everywhere they filmed. So we got to just about every location that is out there. So we had fun.
Yeah.
I really did. I really had fun, even though the dead mall was dead, but or dying. It is very sad, but that was fun to walk through there and see a couple of things too. So, as always, if you like what you see, please give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you want to be notified every time we upload a video. Don't forget to ring that bell. And we'll see you guys next time on
Where the heck are the Albans?
Where the Heck Are the Albans? Bye, everyone.